we're gonna start like this. Action. My name's Sean Helmetzi. I've been working here for about 9 months now, and I ride a Ducati Panigale V4. Started off in sales, and now I'm on the finance team and loving every second of it. My first thought of motorcycles, I don't know, I didn't really notice motorcycles, or I didn't think about motorcycles at all until I took the class. And my first thought was, I'm scared. Because I took it at Harley and I had no idea what a clutch was. I had no idea about manual transmission, anything, any of that. And no, it was scary at first, but man, it's amazing now. Who inspired me to ride motorcycles? I don't know if it was necessarily who, rather than what inspired me to ride motorcycles. So I initially got my motorcycle license to put on my international driver's license, because I had a big trip planned where I was going to go to Southeast Asia and I wanted to rent mopeds. I heard a lot of stories about how the cops would harass like some of the tourists that didn't have their motorcycle endorsement on their international driver's license. So that was what really motivated me to get my license in the beginning. But then, man, I took it at Harley. They really sold Harley during that class, and ended up buying a Harley right after. My first bike, Harley Davidson. It was a Sportster 883. I believe it was a 2012. Yeah, it was. They tried to sell me on a 1200, but I'm glad I did start on the 883. It was a great motorcycle, but I did get into more sport riding, so I initially traded up for like a naked bike and eventually to sport bikes. But yeah, through Harley Davidson, took the class and bought a motorcycle. I would absolutely love to have a Panigale, either Superleggera or V4R. Those are my two dream bikes for sure. If I would have to give any advice to, any new riders or recommendations or anything for any new riders, I would say don't be scared, but definitely respect the machine you're on. Be smart about your choices, be responsible, obviously, but most importantly, just have fun. Take a breath. Whether you're taking the class or you're going your first time on a main road, first time on a neighborhood road, any of that stuff, just take a breath. Remember, it's supposed to be fun. Nobody needs to have a motorcycle, but the people want them. My favorite bike on the floor at WOW right now has got to be the 1000 Brutale, the Brutale 1000 RR. It's by MV Agusta, and MV Agusta makes some wonderful motorcycles. They are just beautiful, beautiful bikes. That by far is definitely my favorite. My favorite memory on a motorcycle definitely has to be my time at UGA. Me and my now fiance created a motorcycle club of UGA. It was an official club there, and we started off real small. It was just us two and a couple buddies, and eventually we grew really, really large. And recently we actually just hit right at 125 members within that group. It's really cool. They do a lot of group rides, and just to see the journey of seeing getting people on motorcycles, as well as getting people upgraded motorcycles, and just going through the journey of teaching more and learning more about riding motorcycles, all the styles, everything. Really just, it makes you just love the community and the whole passion. It makes you more passionate about the whole thing. So that was definitely my favorite memory with motorcycles. Why do I ride? Man, that's a tough question. There's a whole lot of reasons why I ride. Well, one is the community. Love making friends, love meeting new people. That is also too like why I love working here, is just because you always get connected with someone new within the community. You always get to hear someone's story, hear someone's they're growing up with this passion, or maybe they're just starting the passion. You get to experience that. That's definitely one of my favorite parts about it. Obviously, I mean, to ride a motorcycle, some of us got to be adrenaline junkies, so I do like the adrenaline of, you know, riding a sport bike. But even if I'm not just riding fast or doing track days or whatever, I do just like cruising around, feeling the wind, you know, hit you, and just going through mountains and all that stuff. So yeah, you just feel free. Get a sport bike. No, don't do that one. Get a motorcycle, and then do something silly.
Exit stage left.
Cut.